to practice with newly signed tight end Kyle Rudolph. So it looks like you're going to be here a little while.
Definitely. I'm excited to, officially know that I'll be here for the next 6 seasons.
Well, you've got a big change in the offense. For you as a tight end, is it more blocking, is it more receiving, or a little bit of both? What's different?
I think the biggest difference is just Norv's ability to create mismatches. In our style, we're still going to be expected to perform in the run game. That's our style. Everyone knows that starts with the run. But also I think we're going to move around quite a bit and, take some shots in the passing game.
Well, we've always seen you on the edges before, but we've also seen you in the Pro Bowl where you're really effective going down the seam. Will this offense let you do more of that?
As I said before, Norv's going to put us in the best opportunities, and, he's going to move us around quite a bit. So hopefully I have the opportunity to do a little bit of both.
How do you help quarterbacks? Obviously, Matt's a new starter here. You've got Teddy who's new. How do you help them evolve their game to be more effective with everybody in the passing game?
I think the biggest thing is just putting in the time, being down here, working with them, when we have periods off, whether it's for special teams or, the offensive guys, skill guys are just hanging around, making sure that we're together, making sure we're talking through things after periods. And, once we push through that, there will be situations that come up in games that we've already covered in practice.
It's interesting because a lot of times you're covered real tightly, but somehow the ball gets fit in a tight window and you're able to pry that ball away. What do you do to practice to get that ball away from the linebacker?
I think the biggest thing is just, the quarterbacks have the faith in us to throw it and making sure that we get it. And, that starts in practice when they have the opportunity to throw the ball in a tight window. You got to practice those contact catches. That's something that we do in individual quite a bit with our tight end coach, Kevin Stefanski. So, it's all about the repetition. And, when it happens on Sunday, you're not surprised.
Well, it's interesting. The weather's been pretty good out here, but somehow the offense always gets the dark jersey, so it's a little bit hotter. How does that luck of the draw happen?
Well, it's based on where we play our first preseason game. So we're at home this year. We're in the purple. But, I don't think we have any right to complain about training camp weather up here in Minnesota. It's pretty nice.
Well, you're going to get something a little bit different. I know you've experienced it in college, but you're going to go to cold weather at TCF Bank Stadium. For a receiver, how does that change your game if it does at all?
I think the biggest thing, they replaced the turf there at TCF Bank, and, we're going to have a great surface to play on. And as long as the field's not frozen and, we have a nice track, I don't think that'll affect us too much.
And, the most important thing that fans want to know back home is who's the roommate and how much trouble are they giving you?
So Christian and I have been roommates every training camp since we've been here together, and we're roommates on the road. So, we got our routine down. We're pretty familiar with each other, so he never gives me any trouble.
No pranks being pulled on either side?
Not at all.
Well, listen, we appreciate you stopping by, and we wish you the best of luck in 2014.
Yeah, you bet. Thank you.
You bet. Take care. From Mankato, I'm Tom Moore with VikeFans.com.